Well, it's 7:30, more or less good night. I woke up at 5:30 and a bit cold, so I was putting another layer on, and I used my space blanket, the emergency blanket, tin foil thing, and it worked. So I'm up, I'm awake, and get going. Have a coffee. I don't know how much battery I've got left on this, so I'm not sure how much filming time I've got left. I don't know if I can get it recharged, so if not, I'm just there won't be any more filming really much at all until the end, until I get to my destination, which is a bit of a shame. But I'll use the little action cam a bit, maybe, and I'll use stills on my stills camera. But what a beautiful morning, look at that. What a view to get up to. Lovely. Well, forget what I said earlier, because a very nice man, I think he said he's from Maidstone Canoe Club, has a recharger in his car, a mains recharger in the car, so he's charged up my camera, both cameras, this one and the action cam. So it's just 9:05, and I've got to pack my tent up and all that, get it back in the kayak, and off we go again. There's a couple of things for yesterday. There's a couple of dry bags I've got, small dry bags, one for this camera and one for my first aid kit. Well, they were pants. They didn't keep things dry at all. I'm amazed how this camera's still working after I've dried it off. So I'm going to have to make a few changes for this trip from Rushbanks Farm down to Catawade. So I can do a bit of filming. I don't know how much memory's left, so I'll have to keep them short and sweet. So, yep, Bipollar kayaker, logging off for the moment at Rushbanks Farm, just about to get his kit together and get going on the river again. Oh, another thing, there's no signal here, so I can't call my wife to tell her my leaving time, which is a bit later than I anticipated, because I needed more sleep. And so instead of leaving at 9, I'll be leaving at probably about 10 if I'm get my stuff together. I've sent her a text. I don't know if she'll get it, but I'll have to try and give her a ring further downriver. But this river's area is notorious for lack of signal. So anyway, logging off for now and getting my stuff together. Alright, can't believe it. I've done the tent and taken it out, all packed away and ready to go down to Catawade. So next stop is Stour Weir, which is quite a big weir. I'm going to have to trudge around. Okay, cheers for now. Off we go. There's Stour Weir, big old weir. Last time I came around there was they're building something, I don't know, and portage point was at a strange place. It's got a sort of notorious portage. It's a steep bank that you slide down. I might have to use the wheels to get around it, but let's get a kayak out of the water first, and I'll take a look. Oh, clean my feet. That's the weir, Stour Weir. Almost looks shootable, doesn't it? Very tempting, but I don't think it would. The trouble with weirs like this, you get caught on the lip, you can't get off. It's very nice this morning. It is 11:15. It's half hour since I left campsite, and I found what the engineering works was. They've built I guess the Stour Trussell Environment Agency built a new portage platform. So lovely, there won't be any problem getting in. Oh, it looks a bit high. I don't know how shallow or deep it is in there. It'd be tempting to seal launch off that higher bit, but I have to have a closer look, so I don't want to seal launch crunch into oh, there's a cormorant. Didn't catch him. Crunch into the ground. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to drag it. I'm not going to bother putting wheels on. It's not that far, which is just over there. Okay, next stage. It's quite a pretty weir, as you can see. But impossible to get over. Not that you should shoot with, you're not allowed to. Silly and dangerous. The sky's getting grey, the wind's still getting up. Getting a bit chilly now. I just wanted to show you, because I haven't been keen on filming. This is typical reed bed stuff I've been encountering here and there all along the Stour. It can make life really difficult. There's no room for the paddles. Just have to do a stern rudder most of the time to get through it. Oh bugger, I didn't get through that one. It's me axle on the wheels getting caught up. The weather is deteriorating. The sky's getting greyer. Got a few spits, I suppose, of rain. And the wind has definitely been getting up. It's quite sheltered where I am at the minute. I'm bloody starving hungry. I'm debating with myself. Be a bit naughty and set up my stove somewhere. Really. Eat me Uncle Ben's rice, because I'm really hungry. I'm seeing kingfishers along here. There was one along here just a minute ago. Hopefully he might die out. So I am at the moment between Nayland and Stratford St Mary. It's a long stretch. Here's the wind I was talking about. It's a long old stretch. From Stratford St Mary I might set up my stove, but with the wind like this, I don't know if I bloody can. So it's a bit hard work. Sometimes the wind's behind me, sometimes it's in front of me. If it gets any worse, I'll have to put my dry suit on, of which the rubber cuffs are gone. It's an old one anyway. It'll keep me dry. So to save memory and energy. Well, that chap was very good in offering to do that. He comes from Maidstone Canoe Club, apparently. I'll treat you to going under the tree. And I gave him my website address, and apparently he's going to spread the word. So, good thing chatting to people. Good grief, the wind is getting up. Got to have a camera on me bloody head. So I'll drift and switch off for now. I am too bloody hungry, I'm sorry. I had to stop and eat. or what I'm brewing up at the moment. It's actually where it's a swan landing place, so I've got to be bloody careful that they don't turn up. But it's the only shelter place I can find. I'm not at Stratford St Mary yet, still. But I've got a bridge in it. I just thought I'd eat and have a coffee. Yeah, so it might get dark by the time I get a cat away, but what can I do? I need to eat. It's starting to rain. The problem is now, I've had something to eat and I've having a nice coffee in a remote place where I'm not really allowed to. I don't know if it's wasting time, but I need it. But the problem is now I've got to get this baby out of the water because I can't repack it. I'm taking that bag out, that dry bag. Can't repack it in the water. It's impossible. I have to drag the beast out. God, this coffee's hot. Boxted mill. I somehow forgot about Boxted mill as a stop-off point. The portage is quite a trudge right around, so I'm definitely going to need the wheels to get me around there, which is what I'm going to do now. And it's 22.2. Right, so I got my wheels on, I don't know if you can see that. But just go around, portage around Boxted weir. I keep worrying about getting to Cataway on time, and will I get there before dark and stuff like that. I've got to stop doing it, because either I will or I won't. I am cold, I am tired. But just take it easy, I'll get there and I'll be alright. This is bloody heavy, this kayak. Sometimes I really don't know how it's floating. Oh, God, great, my back. Like a whinger. Yes, steps, just what I need. Bloody steps. Alright then. Oh, crap. Nearly there. Yep, I knew that would happen. Don't matter. Fucking hell. Sorry. I stepped in an hole. Right, hillside of Portage of Boxted. And next stop after this is Langham Flumes. Oh dear, come on. Going for a bit of a silly launch for a laugh. Not really advised to don't do this at home. forever. Almost wrecking the camera. What's that? Low hanging trees. Every time, that's Boxted mill lock. That lock weir. Some geese. There's a monument there, I don't know what it's to, must find out sometime. A bit shallow here. Careful, go on to the side. It's usually deeper. Oh, it's not so bad today. Right, I'll switch off from there. There's a bit of faffing around. I just thought I'd show you a bit of nice beautiful bit of the river. I got myself near this log and all that, natural dam. This is just south of, or just downriver of Blangham Flumes. There's a pumping station there. You can hardly see it. Oh, it's just nice and wonderful. Water clear. It's lovely little bit of river. Okay, so I wasn't going to bother putting it on my head, but I will, just for a little bit, because it's so beautiful here. The trouble is, it's so awkward. There's a lot of faffing around putting the camera on, and I don't know how much memory and charge is left. Charge is alright, actually, I think. Let's just let you see it. Keep running the ground. That crunching noise is my hull hitting the riverbed. Was something big. I think it was a heron. kingfisher up ahead. I actually caught one on film, I think. This is another pumping station, not so beautiful. This bridge up ahead. My wife used to jump off that as a kid. Going swimming. Jumped off it himself, it's quite a laugh. Kingfisher again.
Oh, fuck around me. Wow. That was a bit exciting.
This is the weather I'm paddling through at the moment. Wind and rain. It's not too much fun really. I don't know how long it's going to last as well. Absolutely peeing down, but yeah, I can't have the camera on my head because this one's not fully waterproof, and it's starting to really belt down. Oh, I better get on because I've got to get to Catwade on time. Next stop I think is Dedham. No, Stratford St Mary. Stratford St Mary. Alright, this is Stratford St Mary at last. Come on. Load of water in it. Well, me and bipolar I have to take medication, and I've been waiting to take this one. I thought I had it in my pouch in here and my buoyancy aid, but it's gone missing. Now I know what an airhead I am, so I've put a reserve stock of just cut the tablets in another place, and hopefully they're there. But maybe it's a thing for everybody else to do. If you take medication, duplicate your tablets in another place, so if you lose some, you've got some left. It says here, I haven't actually looked yet, but I'll have a look. Weather is shite, really. It looks calm here, but earlier on it was hammering it down with rain, and wind was really bad, quite bad, quite high wind. One thing I worry about is tree branches. As you can see, for example, that one's come off just up there. There's lots of overhanging tree branches on the route, and I get a bit paranoid about one dropping on me. Anyway, Stratford St Mary, and check the time. This would call a sort of result of my stupidity. That, where is it? That plug there. It's a drain in for excess water that gets into the kayak. I drained it at Stratford St Mary, but I didn't screw the bloody plug back in. So I thought, well, why have I got a wet bum? It's, and slowly the kayak, heavily loaded kayak with me in it, has been sinking. So I've had to get out somewhere random between Stratford St Mary and Dedham. I'm a bit cheesed off. Right, we're at Dedham. This is going to be a wheel job. Let's prove them at Dedham. I've just twisted my bloody foot. This is not going well. I'm determined to get to the bloody finish though. So let's get him. I think I've got to call him Miranda. I don't know why. Come on, old girl. Right, next stop, Thetford. Right, just coming into Thetford Mill, I think. This wind is something else, I'll tell you. I wonder if certain sections, depending on which way the river is, the bends, I have to fight against it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're up to Thetford Mill. Somewhere close to it. Oh, see, I'm leaving things open. Another mini disaster. I have lost an asthma inhaler. I don't know where I lost it. Oh yeah. Ah yeah, here we are. Right, so the wheels are on Miranda. There's an awful lot of faffing for just a very short distance. Just up there past the lock. This is the last sort of named place, apart from Judas Gap, which is halfway down. Just hoping I can make it before sundown, which is why I've got my light in here now, in my pouch. Right, off we go. Just a quick look at the lock. I've got to get around. This is Flatford. I'm getting in. So there's a brick wall down there. Just beyond it is where I'm getting in. Let's get on with it. That up ahead, that's the sight for sore eyes. That's Judas Gap. Weir. It's starting to bloody rain now. That's the last key point, really, before Cataway. Quick show. This is pretty much scenery. God, my hand shakes. At the lower end of the river. It's all the same. Reeds. Sometimes on either side, sometimes on one side. It's starting to rain again. It's really, here it comes. This is what I've been paddling through. And high wind. Wind in the trees. But it's not long till I get there now. Nightmare scenario. Nearly there, and they've got a family of swans almost completely blocking the river. I can't get past them with enough gap to have enough speed to get away if they start to attack me, which they bloody do. Oh, it's happened to me before. So you just have to wait until they get out of the way. It's really annoying. Beautiful creatures, but they just hold me up so much. I think I might slide past him there, but God, it's a bit of a risk though. Oh well. Yeah, let's try. I've sort of come in here to give them a right away. They were just staying put, but they past me. They think they're safe. Very protective. Oh, come on. They're eating this weed stuff and they're just hanging about. There's no way I can get past them. I've had this scenario before. I've actually got out of my kayak and gone round them. I'm considering that actually. Just go away. Just caught my bag. Yeah, I may well do that actually. These guys are not going to get out of the bloody way, I can see it. Staying put. Male is eating. I think there's a male, and the other one is... Oh, they're all eating, basically. I'm going to have to call the wife, I think. We'll go round. Why can't I get back in? That's a problem. I can see him eating. Oh, this is really naffed. I might just make a charge right through. Why don't they move on? Oh. They are moving up. I basically told them to move up and they did. Simple as that, isn't it? Can't believe it. Move up! All I want to do is go down the river. And they did. Right, on my way. Practically there now. Noodle. Because I've got to get to the finish line. Sorry ducks, but I've got to get this camera in. Eh?